It says if cosine equals to 3 over 12 root and angle is in quadratic 1, what is the exact value of tangent, double tangent in the simplest radical form? Now, I already did the answers right here, but let me explain what it means. So basically, I put the cosine, and since 3 is equivalent to adjacent, and root 12 is hypotenuse. So what do I do? So basically I use the Pythagorean theorem, which is I'm trying to find what is opposite. Yeah. And since 3, so 3 is adjacent, so I'll put it right here, which equals to 9. Then this, since it's a square root, when you multiply another square root to another square root, it just equals to the same number, so which is 12. So you minus 9 with 12, which equals 3. So what do I do with this 3? I square root it, since the opposite is still the square root. So I do this because I don't want to have a decimal. That would be bad, since the question is asking for a radical form. So what I do next is that since I'm solving for tangent 2, which looks like this, so that's what I did right here. So 2 is root 3 over 3, and times 2, and then right here in the bottom is negative 1. 1 minus root 3 over 3, and then as you see, the power of 2. Now, what I did first is do the top part, which is pretty easy, since 2 right here over 1, since you have to like make it somewhat of a fraction for it to like be together. So this equals 2 to the root of 3. Now you can't do anything right there, so you just leave it right like this, what I did. And 3, it's just by himself, since it's 1 times 3, so it's just 3. Now we go to this part, which is root 3 over 3 to the power of 2. So you just multiply these two like this. And since I told you that if you multiply these two together, it won't equal to like 9 over 3, because you just can't do that, and it will just equal to 3, because both of the roots will cancel each other. And then you get in the bottom 3 times 3, which is 9. So, and then you can simplify this to 1 over 3. Okay, now you go over here. Because remember, there was still a negative 1. So with this negative 1, you could do 3 over 3, since it's the same as 1 over 3, but like just 1. So you subtract these two, which equals 2 over 3. And then you go over here, which is 2 to the root of 3 times 3 over 2. Well, these two are the same. I just flipped them because you have to do that, for it could equal to 6. 6 to the root of 3, and then 6 right here. The reason why there's a line right here is because you can simplify it, which is what I did. And then you could just leave the root of 3 by himself. That's the answer right here.